Hello everybody, happy crafting Tuesday. No, it's not, it's Monday. How is everybody? Yes, I don't know what day of the week it is today. It is the 21st of April. I'm Debbie Moore and welcome to my digital download show. It has been a crazy few days. Have you had a lovely Easter? Happy Easter to everybody. It's still official, still Easter because it's still Monday. Have you had some time off? I actually had a whole day off yesterday. And then back at it today. There's loads of you already on today. Thank you. I didn't expect anybody to join me tonight because I don't normally do a show on a Monday, do I? But I've had so many more requests about doing these digital shows, so I thought we will go through different things. And oh my goodness, I can see loads of messages coming through. Let's say hello to a few people. We do have a like and share. I'm going to go straight into it because I'd like to pick somebody on tonight. Now, this is a gift voucher as well, so you get to choose whatever you would like to have, whether it is a download or not. So, over on YouTube, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And also, if you don't already subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And over on Facebook, everybody, do exactly the same. Don't forget, if you aren't already following me, please can you follow? It does help the algorithm on YouTube and Facebook. And of course, please give me a thumbs up. We're going to put the like and share is, have you ever done download dimensional kits? Now, you may be wondering, what is a dimensional download kit? It could be the template set, it could even be the bags and boxes, it could be a dimensional shape card, any of those. I'm just curious, like and share over on YouTube and Facebook, because all these, you know, sometimes you think, why is Debbie asking this question? I use this for kind of market research because that will tell me whether we need to do more or give more advertising, so I always like to see what is going on. So where am I with everybody? I can see that we've got Vivette, we have Phil, we've got Edith. She just put, hi everybody, can't believe got here on time. Now, is it because, Edith, that the show is at 8 o'clock? Well, it's 8 o'clock UK time, but it's 9 o'clock over in France. I've got Karen just joined me, I've got Nikki, I've got Anne, I've got Jane as well, I've got Luke has joined us, said evening all. I have got, where am I? I've got Susan, I've got Judith, I've got Jill. Wow, loads of you on tonight. Thank you, everybody. And that is on YouTube as well. I'm just making sure I've not missed saying hello to anybody. I have got Sarah that's just joined me. She says, evening, Debbie, Deb and fellow crafters. Hope you're all well and had a lovely Easter. I did. I had my very first ever Easter dinner party. I have never had a dinner party more than, I think it's 4 in my previous houses. I did have dinner parties with my grandfather, and I think that was 6, but I had 9 people. I've never had one of those. Brilliant fun having an Easter dinner party. And it was I had one day off and it was amazing. I have got Rebecca joined us. I have also got Stephen, Tina and Harry and Margaret. I've got Marion just joined us. I've got Betty, Jennifer, Kim. Wow, loads of you have got. Shazde. I've got Barbie, Kathleen, Anna, Iris, Maureen, and Breathe. Oh, where am I? I've got Marsha from Arizona. I've got Donovan just joined us. Hi, Debbie and Dave and the rest of the wonderful crafting family. Hope you're all well. Send a big hugs to anybody who needs them. Yes, definitely. If you're feeling a little bit under the weather or just need a little bit of support from your crafting family, we are here for everybody. I have got, where am I? I've got Carmen just joined us, says, hi Debbie and Dave and big crafting family. Debbie, just a reminder about C287. Okay, I'll be honest with you, Carmen, I am a bit behind. Let me get that sorted for you. Let me write this down. Carmen, it'll go out to you tomorrow, Carmen, if that's okay. You want C287 and SS27, no problem. I have got, where else have I got joined us? I have got Kim that's joined us. I've got Valerie from Texas, and it's 2 p.m. afternoon here. Hello. Valerie, thank you for joining us. I have, oh my goodness, loads of messages coming through. I'm going very quickly through them. As you can tell, I'm losing my voice again. When I talk too much, I don't have a break, my voice goes, to my husband's delight. He thinks it's hilarious that my voice goes. I sound very croaky, don't I? Vivette says, I have made lots of dimensional cards which I like and always go down well. Only thing wish was score lines was not so dark as sometimes show up badly. Okay, I'll take that on board, Vivette. I will make sure. The problem, you see, is trying to find that middle ground, isn't it? Because obviously we've had lines that are really faint before, and we've had loads of people say to me, oh Debbie, I can't actually see them. And so we have essentially made them darker, but I'll see what I can do. Where am I? I've got Dee that's just joined us. I've got Sam. I have got Catherine. I've got Karen. So, and even Debbie and Devon, fellow crafters. Debbie, can you please tell me when the new butterfly download will be sent? This week. I think it's due in about Wednesday, Thursday, Karen, and then I'll be sending it all out. But it did say mid-April, so thank you ever so much for your patience. I've got Julie just joined us. I have also got, where am I? Tina says, we did, yes, the first one was the theatre one with the red gnome. He's on top of the bookcase. Well, good to know, that's for sure. I have got Debbie just joined us, a bit dull and showery today. I love doing cards with downloads, and yes, done some dimensional. Happy crafting, everybody, and did you enjoy the chocolate, Debbie? I did. I haven't eaten loads, everybody, but I have had some chocolate, and it was very strange not having chocolate for such a long time. I have got a whole little stack of chocolate, eggs and chocolate, all kinds of chocolate that I need to eat, but thank you for that reminder. Susan said, hi Debbie, no, I like the downloads, not dimensional ones. Oh, nice cup of coffee, thank you. Cheers, everybody. I'm just going to put this down here. Jane says, interesting, Vivette, I can't always see the lines, and I do a load of dimensional cards. See, there you go. See, I've been told to make sure that I need to keep, well, not too dark and not too light. So it's trying to find the happy medium. Okay, where am I with messages? I have got, Iris says, I have done the cookie box craft along sightseeing the theatre cards from downloads. Oh, brilliant. I've got loads of messages coming through. I've got Valerie just joined us. And then it says your table looked amazing. I'll be honest with you, it was very last minute. It really was. We kind of thought, oh, we have a day off. What shall we do? Oh, well, let's celebrate Easter and invite loads of friends. And then it was like, what? How am I going to actually do this? A lot of you may not have seen, I don't think I've shown everybody my kitchen. So I kind of have a kitchen. I don't know what the word is. A temporary kitchen. That's what it is. It will eventually be a, what are we going to make that room, Dave? I've forgotten already. The kit. We're going to make it into a huge cloakroom because I've got so many coats and shoes. But at the moment, it is a temporary kitchen, and I don't actually have an oven. I have in France, there's probably I've seen them before, but it's a portable oven. It's about this big. And it is an oven. And then I have a camping hob, but not a camping one. You know, one of those one hobs or two ring hobs that you plug in, the electric one. And then I have a microwave. And that is it. And I cooked roast pork and gorgeous crackling. And then what happened was, Anna and everybody else who saw the pictures, we'd all decided that somebody would do starters, somebody would do dessert, and then we would do the veg and also the mains, and that was fine. But at 10 o'clock in the morning, I kind of put too many things in, and all the electricity went across the whole of the chateau. So at one point I thought I was going to have to cancel, And then one of the ladies called Dan said, oh, Debbie, I'm going to bring a starter. I'll bring soup. And I was like, okay. And then I realized I did not have 9 soup bowls. And I thought, what are we going to do? So we have a room in the chateau that we haven't actually looked in everywhere. And I was thought, oh, we'll go and have a look in there. There's loads of pots and china in there that I haven't had a chance to go through everything. And guess what? I found 10 soup bowls in that beautiful rose and gold gilded finish from Limoges pottery that I didn't even know I had. So I was so excited about that. And then I was setting the table out and I was like, my table only takes 8 people. I need 9 people. So we put 2 tables almost together. And then the problem was, what am I going to use as a tablecloth? So that's, you know, everything that happened with regard to putting together an Easter dinner party. The chateau gave me knife and forks, because obviously I needed knife and forks for 9 people. Then I needed starters, spoons, I needed desserts, side plates, I needed everything that you would need. The chateau provided, and that was just amazing. So it was a lovely day. Thank you, everybody. I have got more messages coming through. I've got Kaza just joined us. I have got Diane, I've got Christine, I have also got Pauline, I've got Kim. So many messages coming through. I'm reading very quickly, everybody. I have got Vanessa, Helen, I've got Tracy. Oh, bless you. She says, evening, Debbie and Dave and Crafting family. I'm waiting on a phone call from my sister to let me know the transport has arrived at the hospital to bring my mum home. She has been in since Saturday. Oh, Tracy, well, I hope she is gets better soon and gets home for you. I have got Karen just joined us. I've got Morwin. I have also got another Pauline. I've got another Irene. I've got Jeanette. She says, evening all, score lines can be scored before cutting if marked above where the score line is. There you go, brilliant tip, Jeanette. I have also got, oh my gosh, loads of you have been doing dimensional, which is great to see. Oh, Shazza says, I can't always see the line too. Do the top tip that Jeanette has put. I have got Carolyn just joined us. I've got Michelle. I've got Alison, Patricia. Stephen says, been watching Chateau DIY, been very interesting. Well, that's my life at the moment, Stephen, between trying to design new card making kits, craft items, juggling learning French, and also as well as clearing and trying to renovate the chateau. So it's a bit crazy. Hi, Denise. She says, hi, made it at last. Looking forward to tonight's show. I have so much to go through, everybody. I have got different techniques on tonight's show. So tonight's show is a mashup of basically talking about the different kits. Actually, Dave, while I'm chatting, can you just check on that back bookcase for issue 31 and 41, please? The like and share, Alison. Oh, hi, Alison. It is, have you ever downloaded dimensional kits? And that is the like and share for tonight. I can see there's loads of messages come through, so thank you, everybody. Wendy says, evening, everybody. Yes, I think you were very brave having a dinner party. You and me both. But it was fun. And everybody, you know, at the end of the day, you have to have those moments, don't you? You know, it is going to take some time to renovate this chateau. But the Grand Salon is almost there. There is still some work to be done on one end of the room, but it is a beautiful room, and obviously it's got that real fire in, so it was just a beautiful day. However, you know, craziness of worried about electricity and juggling, making sure the vegetables are kept warm. I don't know what they used to all do in years gone by, but we managed to have, I don't know what you call it, it's about this size, just like, I suppose, a warming plate. It's like this deep, and you plug it in and it keeps the plates of food warm. So I'm sure there's a proper name for it, but my grandfather gave it to me about 5 years ago, and that's the first time I've ever used it, ever needed to. So it just shows I had everything that I needed at my hands. Okay, right, if I haven't said hello to you, say hi back. We are just going to get started very, very soon. Oh, Tracy said one Christmas Eve about 10 p.m. we had a power cut and I had an electric cooker. Thought of doing a spit roast turned into a barbecue. Oh, roast turkey on the barbecue. Well, I hope it all sorted out. Oh, Alison says, no, I've never downloaded anything. Need somebody to show me. Well, I'm going to show people tonight. Kaza says, Debbie, please can you demonstrate a waterfall card sometime soon, please? Yes, I will. I'll make sure I'll get it sorted out. I've got Carol just joining. Kim says, have you a dishwasher or is the dishwasher called Dave? What you can't hear, Kim, is Dave saying the dishwasher's called Dave. Actually, no. Okay, for yesterday, I had one of the guests help me. Her name's Denise, and she helped me because there was a lot of dishes. However, at the end of the night, Dave did help wash some of the actual glasses. So I have to say, yes, he does do the dishes now and again. He's pulling faces at me. Well, I'm not even going to say anything. You know what I'm trying to say, everybody. Okay, I have got more messages coming through. I've got Heather just joined us. Terry says, good day, Debbie and Dave. I haven't downloaded Dimension Kits, but I'm on holiday making the unforgettable card kit today for down 8 to go. Wow. Well, have lots of fun. Okay, so hi Heather, thank you for joining us, and another Carol, and we are going to get started. Let me just write this down for the waterfall. Okay, so tonight's show, everybody, it is all about downloads. So if you have any questions with relation to downloads, please just ask any queries and I'm here to help. As you can hear, my voice is a little bit husky, so I need to drink loads of liquids. It's because I talk too much. And we're going to go through different things and different types of kits, from decoupage to dimensional to templates to full collections, and I'm going to explain it all. So if you have any queries come up, just pop them in the feed and I'll try to answer them. I'm going to quickly say hello to a few people that have just joined us and we'll get started. So I have got two Carols, Carol Duncan and Carol Wood, saying hi at the same time. I've got Helen, oh bless you, says, hi everybody, I'm in bed with a bad back. I invited 8 people for Easter lunch, but thought I had invited them for the day. Now I have loads of leftovers, yay. Stephen says, it's more fun, everyone joins in and they say the best parties end up in the kitchen. No, Stephen, my kitchen is so small. The best parties end up in the big room, that's for sure. Okay, with regard to tonight's show, as I said, it's a digital download show. And I'm going to go through different stages, so if anybody has any queries, please, whether on YouTube or Facebook, put them in and I'll try and help you. Now, if you want to order anything, because it's an interactive demonstration show, and I have loads of samples, I'm going to be demonstrating one of the projects on the show, as well as demonstrating the digital download aspects of everything. So if you have any questions or if you want to order anything, how the system works, for example, one of the first items is DD11, which is Shabby Chic Afternoon Tea Decoupage Kit. 32 crafting sheets. Normally $9.99, special price, look at that, $3.99. And they're gorgeous. I will show you when we come to do it. If you would like to order anything, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook, all you need to do is put DD11 in your comments and it'll be allocated to you. However, if this is your first time of ordering this way and being part of my crafting community through my live shows, please make sure you private message me your email address and your postal address, even if you've already got a Debbie Moore Designs account, because you guys know that on YouTube and Facebook. I'm pointing two ways because I have a laptop for YouTube and a tablet for Facebook here. You all know that your names don't normally match the names of your real name. That doesn't make sense. What I'm trying to say is sometimes with the names on YouTube won't match your account names or even on Facebook. So I always like to make sure that I get the right person when I'm sending your email invoice. Because what will happen is tomorrow morning, we'll send you an email invoice over with the items that you requested. Now, all the items are already on the website and they're in they're in on the website under the codes. But if you want to go to one place, at the front of the website, when you go onto debbiemoredesigns.com, if you go to the bottom, there's a button that says this week's live shows, and you can go into there and see all the products at one go. They've got the last couple of weeks of products in, so I need to take them out, but you will find them in there. Now, you can order it while we're on air, as in while I'm doing the live show. You can go to the website, or you can wait till I send you an email invoice tomorrow. Now, when you get it, you'll be able to click on it, see what you've ordered, and you can pay by debit card, credit card, and PayPal. Now, we even have the three payments in, what is it called? 3 installments for PayPal, interest-free. Had a mind blank there, everybody. Payment in 3, that was it. So if you would like to do that through PayPal, you can do that. Or you can actually give us a call. The office is reopened after the Easter holidays tomorrow. Jessica will be in with Zoe, and you can give her a ring on 07553 457 168. Our emails are info@debbiemoredesigns.com, or you can private messages at Debbie More Designs. Now, I am a little bit behind because I've been trying to catch up with the emails as well as Facebook. So we should be up to date. I think I have about 40 emails left, so please bear with me. We had over 100 and odd, everybody, so we are a little bit behind with the actual admin, so bear with us. In the next couple of days, it should be completely up to date. Now, with regard to existing orders, obviously a lot of you are waiting for some pre-orders. Now, don't forget, the office has been closed since last Thursday. We only open on a Monday, Tuesday and Thursday. And then I'm just trying to think, we closed the office on Thursday, and obviously it was bank holiday today. So bear that in mind. So it might be that you feel that it's gone such a long time, but the office has actually been closed. However, we've got fragrance that are due in. You've got the butterfly meadows that is due in. And also we've got tins and also other stock from Stamperia all due in this week. Because of the bank holiday, some of the actual deliveries have become a bit delayed. So I think that's all the T's and C's. While I've been chatting, I've had Robin just joined us. I've also had Angelique just joined us as well. You haven't missed anything except for me saying hello, Angelique. Thank you for joining us. I have also got, Alison said, are all the items digital downloads? At the moment, Alison, there is. If there's something that you might be interested in, we could always check to see if it's available as a physical kit. But today's show is purely a digital download show, so all the products are downloads. I am back on air with our craft and catch-up show tomorrow, and there'll be a lot of physical kits on tomorrow's show. And of course, I'm back on Thursday. I've got a query from Wendy. Where am I? I received my carnation dies. My query is, should there been a download the forever code that came with them? I get a message saying the code is not appropriate. Wendy, I do not understand what that means. Bear with me. I don't understand. There's 2 messages, so I'll get that sorted out for you, Wendy. Yes, the carnation die, if you've ordered a match it die, they should come with a forever code and there should be no issue. But we're only human, and sometimes the website does have glitches. So Wendy, I'll get that sorted out for you and confirm tomorrow. Carnation, let me do that down. Okay. And then I've got a message from Patricia. She says, "Hi Debbie, I sometimes find that I try to open a page from a download kit and it is blank. The one today was I don't know what the file is that you put on there, Patricia. That looks like, I actually do not know what even that, I'll have to find out from Dave where that file actually came from. That is a really strange path. Oh, that is a paper 38. Okay, I don't know what that is. I'll have to find out, Patricia. That doesn't look right. Hi, Cheryl. She says, morning, crafting family from Perth in Australia. Hope you all had a lovely Easter. 3:30 a.m. Beautiful dinner party. Looked amazing. Are you saying, Cheryl, it's 3:30 a.m. now? What are you doing up? You should be in bed. But thank you for joining me. Okay, I've got Adelaide just joined us, said good evening, and I've got Julie. Oh, Julie said I had the same problem. It came up, code not found. Was that for the carnation, Julie, that you've put that? Okay, where am I with everything? I have got Pauline just joined us. Says, hi Debbie, I hope you and Dave had a great Easter. I just came out to lunch in California and forgot you were having a show today. Get to watch for half an hour. Well, thank you for joining us. Right, okay. So, any more queries, please let me know. Betty, what is confusing? You put, yes, like mine, very confusing. Not too sure what you mean by that. Okay, looks like there is an issue with the Carnation Dreams Forever code. I will make sure that gets sorted out for you guys. So please leave it to the end of the day. And Patricia's put, it is page 5. There are 2 papers on this page. They are blank. Papers of what, Patricia? You just put, it is papers page 5. Of what? Can you just let me know what you mean by that and we'll get you sorted?
She means the Summer Fairies collection, disc 4 went.
Oh, Summer Fairies. Okay, Dave thinks you might mean Summer Fairies, Patricia. Page 5. Dave, could you just turn that? Yeah. Okay, right. Okay. Any more queries? Can we start now, everybody? I think I've got everything sorted. Right, don't worry. You're not being stupid, Wendy. It does happen. What you have to realise is sometimes, everybody, when it comes to Forever Codes, there is a system and it does go on. However, sometimes, and it does happen, where when we load up an item and a code, sometimes it could not get loaded correctly or there'll be a glitch on the actual system. And then we hadn't realised that it hadn't been ordered or put up correctly. So thank you for letting me know and I'll get that sorted out for you. And the same with you, Patricia. I'll see what we can sort out with that. Pauline's put, Sherry in Australia at 3:30 beats me getting up at 5 a.m. to watch you. So yes, so Cheryl, that's a message from Pauline over on YouTube. Right, let's get started with the show. Okay, everybody, we'll take the information off the so you can actually see what we're doing. As I said, tonight's show, it is about digital downloads because we've had loads of questions come in and we're going to talk about some of the products that we have on tonight's show. So the first item, you might not have seen this collection before. It's really lovely. The first item is called Shabby Chic Afternoon Tea Decoupage Kit. We have a picture for it. And I've got some finishing cards. A lot of these, we have got finishing cards so you can see it. So look at this. So this is, you can feel the idea behind it. So this was a match it. Unfortunately, we don't have dies for this. Remember, this is all digital download. But you can see the card fronts and you can see all the elements. Now, if I show you the cards that you make with these, you can actually have such a fun with this collection because you can fussy cut it out. So you've got lovely little quotes like, life is like a cup of tea. It's all in how you make it. And then obviously these got these cute little cups, of course, and the teapot. So this is normally $9.99 and you have it for only $3.99. So these are some of the projects that you can create with them. And obviously by having the extra elements, because you've got these in your sheets, you can mix and match with your other papers. Okay, Terry says, I left my list of what I have. Will these still be available on sale next Monday? Yes, they will. Okay, they'll be in this section, Terry, so don't worry about it. So this has not been on before, so you wouldn't have seen this, Terry. So this is DD11. Look what you can create. Really fun, dimensional. The kettle's on, the cups are waiting, 2 parlor chairs anticipating. So you have really fun collections. You've got them in different colorways. You can create really a lot of different collections. Yep, this is Jeanette has made these cards that we're showing you at the moment. She's just put, I loved making these samples for this was years ago. Yes, exactly. But I never throw anything away, okay? Especially when the collections are still available as downloads. We do need to put loads more inspiration onto the website, but this is just showing you what you can create. And I think this is one of the cards I actually did. Why not put them on acetate? So you don't necessarily have to stick it onto paper, onto the card. You can actually do the same technique onto acetate. Your kindness warms my heart. That's what that says. So these are from, we'll put that sheet set up at $3.99. FDD11, everybody. You'll be able to see, we'll put it on there, 32 crafting sheets for only $3.99. So it is a match it range, and it is a really fun collection to have. Okay, so this is DD11. The next one we're going to go straight into Art Deco, DD12. So this one was 32 A5 crafting sheets, everybody. The next one, it is a card making kit. Now I've done this like this, so you have choices, everybody. So as you can see on here, we'll put the next one on, which is DD12, which is, well, we start at the top, you can see some finished samples. It is our springtime card making kit. This is a beautiful collection, everybody. And as you can see, you have got 24 crafting sheets. Normally it is $9.99, but it's only $3.99. So this is showing you how you can download all these sheets, and if you go down to the next bit, you'll be able to see all these beautiful backing papers. This is actually one of my favorite collections, because look, you've got the aquas, you've got the purples, you've got the pinks that go into the blues, as well as those gorgeous golds and creams. And don't forget, you've got a whole array of toppers. Every sheet is different. So you may recognize the colorway, I should say the character, but the actual design sheet or backing paper that you get in this is different. So you're going to get 24 in total. Heather says, I have bought an external hard drive just to keep all my Debbie Moore downloads only. That is a brilliant idea. However, if you're just starting off, okay, you don't need to buy anything special when it comes to digital downloads. They will download directly onto your computer when you buy it. Cheryl says, yes, early today, currently cooking pasta and meatballs for my hubby's lunch, couldn't sleep, been packing up for moving house on Thursday. Oh, well, congratulations on your moving day on Thursday. So this is DD12, and it's Art Deco Springtime Card Making Kit, everybody. Now, talking of dimension, we're going to have a look at DD13. So this, everybody, it is, if we have a look at it, you'll be able to see that you have got a digital dimensional kit on this one. These are the bags and boxes. So you are getting the A4 boxes, or I should say A5. It's an A4 sheet that you then make them, all the measurements are done. You can see that they've got the broken lines, and hopefully you'll be able to see them and they're not too dark, but you can see how they've changed color. You can just about see them on the image, and these enable you to create an array of boxes and cards. So if we go down further to the bottom bit, you'll be able to see everything you're going to get. So this is DD13, everybody. I love this because it goes beautifully with that kit that we just had a look at DD112. Now remember, with this you are going to get square boxes, you're going to get the bags, and you're going to get the larger ones as well. It is a very beautiful kit. If you like Art Deco, and springtime is definitely here, even though the weather is a little bit cooler today, isn't it? So this is DD13, everybody. It's our beautiful Art Deco collection of bags and boxes. So that is $4.99 instead of $9.99. And then we're going to go and have a look at templates. So we're just talking through the different types that you can get. Kaz has put, love the Art Deco springtime colours. They are beautiful, aren't they? So with dimension, as well as bags and boxes, you can also get the templates. And what I've done is put this one back on, which is DD14. I absolutely love it. Jeanette Sport, hope you brought a big GB hard drive. Just look at my folder on a laptop. It's 32 gig. On my desktop, it's 102. Wow, that is a lot, Jeanette. That means you enjoy them. That's brilliant. I have got so many messages coming through. I'm trying to juggle between them all. If I've missed them, just put them on again, everybody. So this item is Dimensional Templates Download 2. I have put this on recently, just quite recently. The reason why I put it on again is one of my favorite templates, everybody. So DD14, we'll have a look at the picture on. You can see it in a second. Oh, I haven't given you a picture. I didn't do the job. Dave's going to get it. While we get that, why don't we jump to DD15? Did I give you that picture? I hope I did. So while we look at DD15, and then we'll come back to 14, because I have some samples with this one. Hi Lorraine, thank you for joining us. We are doing our digital download, craft and share show. So this is, look what you're going to get. It is a 42 sheet download. Look at all the backing papers. Look at all the toppers. You've actually got dimension in there. Okay, you've even got in there some, looks like secret boxes. You've got inserts. This is a whole spectrum of colors, from the orange to that beautiful peach to the pink. And honestly, it is such a gorgeous collection. Can you go to the bottom, Dave? These are some of my favorite backing papers. When we designed these, we wanted to give you lots of different layers. And look, you've even got different size envelopes in here as well. Huge kit. So I'm going to show you some samples with this. So we'll put the top camera on. So this is DD15, everybody. If you are looking for a little bit of digital mixture of different techniques, you're going to love this. So I love this quote. Every day is the first day of the rest of your life. So this is a beautiful range, because you've got almost like the mixed of the brights as well as the pastels in there. And don't forget, you have envelopes. So you have these beautiful envelopes that you can create. You got the toppers in there. Look at that. 3D, you've got everything. You've got quotes on there. You've got everyday quotes. You've got inspirational quotes on there. You've got side scenes, sending love and happiness on your special day. And then you can have some fun creating different techniques. This is a easel and a half, but it also is a floating easel. There you go, everybody. So you can create different techniques because you have them. Oh, Terry says, I have this USB key and it's beautiful. It is, isn't it? So I think I've just seen that one. You can see the different types of colors that you've got, and it really is beautiful. I love the fact that you've got this orange and almost like a limeish green colorway in there. Beauty begins the moment you decide to be yourself. Isn't that a lovely quote? So, going back to that kit, if you would like that lovely Dahlia Dreams digital download, that is DD15. So you're going to get about 42 different crafting sheets for only $4.99. So we'll show you that full picture again so you've got it, and that is gorgeous. Edith says, got this on a USB kit. It's a real favorite with my family and friends. It is gorgeous, isn't it? So if you want to try this collection, this is a really good price at only $4.99, everybody. DD15. Now, have we got 1.4 yet? So we're going to go back to 1.4 because Dave's now got it, and to show you this template kit. DD14, everybody, it is the digital downloads template. So we're talking about different types of kits. So this is worth having, okay, because you've got choices. You've got all these different templates. So you're going to get 10, that's the top bit, and then we've got the bottom bit there. And as you can see on there, you've got things from the diamond top, you've got the square triangle, you've even got on there the actual middle stepper, the side stepper, different ones. So this is one of my favorite. I mean, we have, I think we're up to 5 different template kits, but this is a good one to have, and it's only $4.99, everybody. This is DD14, and it's worth putting into your wish list if you haven't got it. Jane says these templates are brilliant. Jeanette, loving the Dahlias as well. It's a favorite kit. So from the actual digital downloads, and then you've got the card kits, I want to talk to you about how to actually use a full collection. And we're going to start off with one of my favorite children's stories, actually, that we did an adaptation and made it into a collection. Hi Janine and Julie, thank you for joining us. Just in time, we're going to have a look at DD16, and it is our Secret Garden digital download. So for those that don't know, I'm going through, this is a digital download show, and I'm going to explain the different types of kits that we have in the digital download world. So there was templates, there was bags and boxes, there was also decoupage option there, and there was even the card making kit. The next step that we're going to look at is a full collection. Now, when you actually buy the item, what happens is you'll get an email that you can click on, and the full collection will download onto your computer, whether you have PC, Mac or Linux. It'll just be there, and you just click in and follow the instructions. For example, DD15, it is the Secret Garden collection. I love that. 16, sorry, not 15. This one, a Secret Garden. It's a beautiful collection, everybody. So this is how you're getting, look at the price. You're going to get 2,500 printable elements for $7.99. This is why it's worth having a go at doing digital download, because you're going to get all that. We've done it as a special. You got £10 off, and all you need to do is click into it. Now, if we click into the first item, which is our design sheets, if you click into there, you can see that you've got animals or florals. So we click on the animals first, and then you can choose, let's choose the top middle. So you'll be able to see that, for example, these have got the foxes. Now these are great if anybody does any cards for charity, for animals, or for anybody sending cards with animals on. Now, if you are brand new to my digital crafting world, to print this off, you go to the right hand side. Now you will notice that you've got some topper shapes there that match my nesting dies. So if you print it off as actual, everybody. Now what I mean by actually, if you go into more settings, you'll be able to see where it says customize and 100%. So on our printer, if we click on 100, that's exactly going to match the dies, everybody. So this is DD16, everybody. It's a beautiful collection. Now, the beauty about it is because it's a digital, you can change the different sizes. I know a lot of people like smaller, different elements on there. And if you click on there you go, click down, we can change it to 70% or even 50%. You get so much. Edith says, I must have miscounted, thought there was 6 sets of templates. They are so easy to use. There might be 6 templates. Oh, there's a new one just come out, Edith. Sorry, there is another one. You are right. So yes, every kit has 10 templates. Right, going back to here, we click on the deer one, for example. you have got the deer images, beautiful sentiments on there. We click on cancel and we're going to go to the floral one. Go back into the floral one, you'll be able to see what you get on here. So let's go with the middle top one again. So you can see that you've got florals, the guard. To plant a garden is to believe in tomorrow. Isn't that lovely? So you've got beautiful floral fields on here. If you cancel that and then go on to the next page, you can then see you've got the secret garden. If you click on the pink one on the right hand side, you can see you've got that kind of feel, go looking through, as well as the blossom and quotes from the book there as well. And then if you cancel that and then keep on going through the next page, this is just still one section, everybody. Okay, keep on going and click on the purple one. You've got the little girl as well there going through the little doorway, and of course the robins on there as well. I am sure there is magic in everything. So you've got beautiful quotes there for everybody. Click on cancel. There's still so much going on here, everybody. Now, that was one section. So if you go into the papers, if you click on the papers, so there's so many papers on here, everybody. It's a great reference library. Click in papers. Now we're not going to go through everything, but I'm going to go very quickly through it. So you've got pages, keep going. Now remember, this can be used with any of your crafty stash. Look at all the paper designs that you've got on here, all the different colorways, all the options that you've got on here. It keeps on going. We're over 90 now. 99 papers just here. You've got these beautiful matte ones as well. Now if we click back into papers, we've also put some one-offs on here. So if you click on the one-offs, I love these. So the first one here, I had so much fun designing this collection with this paper. I keep thinking I'm going to design a wallpaper with it. It really is a gorgeous range. If you click on cancel, then I'm going to go back into papers because I want to show you that you've got the animal ones. Now the animal ones are just fun. If you click on the first one, you can maybe have wrapping paper, okay, or you can actually just use it as it is. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of different designs. That's just two sections. Now, we were talking about dimensional. Let's click on the dimensional aspect on there. You've got slider cards in there. You've also got spinner cards in there. You've got side scenes as well. If we click on bags and boxes, can we go to a pillar box, please? And then go to the top right with the deer. Honestly, it's gorgeous. Now, the beauty about these pillar boxes is you scroll down, you can just have a forest. You don't have to have a deer because a pillar box is made of 2 bits. So yet again, with the pillar boxes, everybody, if you come out and go to the top where it says printer items, and then just click on that, okay, everybody, this is where you can make it even smaller. There's so much on here. If you click on that, and there you go, change it to 30%. You can put it, you can make it as small as you want. Look at that. Right, we're going to click on cancel. Now I've just gone and showed you a couple of options on here. You have over 2,500 printable elements. If you click on 13, you even have inspiration and projects on here, as well as a finished gallery. So let me just show you them in real life, and then I'll answer some of the questions that we have coming up as well. So this is showing you one of the projects through the lovely little doorway. So you've got the decoupage. You have got beautiful little envelopes that you can have. Oh, there's the pillar box I was on about. Oh, Kim says it's worth it just for the backing papers. Of course it is, because you've only paying $7.99. How cool is that? This is a pillar box. You can, when you do a pillar box, your idea is you print the back and the front, but if you just wanted that on one side, that's what you can do. And there were the foxes that I showed you earlier. I didn't actually show you the lovely little, so you've got these fun little quotes if you want to. I think somebody sent me this one. But really, honestly, everybody, you can add some soft magics to give a 3D look with the actual papers on there. You've got the robin on there with the key, and look at the matching envelopes that you've got on there. Yes, you can actually have DD16, no problem. Adelaide, and also Susan. It is a lovely collection. And Julie, Anna says, I have this USB key and love it. It is gorgeous. And so as Maureen has put the same thing, and Wendy. It is really a gorgeous collection. Vivette's put that woodland paper from the pillow box I can see as background for fairies. Yes, so you could use that for the fairies as well. DD16, everybody. You are not going to be disappointed. $7.99. Have a go at digital download and be inspired with what you're going to get in there. It's one of the biggest collections. Kim says, deers and robins are always useful. Dare I say Christmas? Oh my goodness. Yes, you can't say Christmas yet, Kim. Not yet anyway. And okay, so moving on, we'll put the front camera on a second because I want to explain the difference between the different collections. So that is just one collection. And that's why it's called digital download. So it's a Secret Garden digital download. If I had it as a card making kit, it would just be card making kit. So that's why you're getting 2,500 printable elements. Now, if anybody has any queries or issues on how to actually download it, please let me know. But essentially, when you buy the product, what you'll have is you get a link. You click on the link and everything will go down onto your computer and you simply follow the instructions. But if you do get stuck, you can contact the office. Now, the next one is very exciting, everybody, and I'm going to then do a demonstration. And it's a compendium. So it's to explain the difference between a single option and obviously a multiple option. Kim said it's a real fun mixing all the company's digital onto single projects. Oh yes, that's the beauty. You can mix and match. By having it digital, you can mix and match different collections. Edgy's just joined us. She's saying, hi Debbie and Dave and all. Sorry I'm late. I love digital downloads. It's awesome that us on the other side of the world can enjoy your beautiful creations, not craft related, but your trees look so beautiful at the chateau. Are those the trees you worked so hard clipping back? If so, you two have been so rewarded. But Edgy, I thought I'd killed the tree. Remember, I am new to gardening. I am new to doing things like this. When was it? Was it February? Apparently you're not supposed to trim trees or trim little branches off when the sap's up. And I didn't know that at the time. And so I cut one and it started leaking. And apparently the sap is like the tree's blood and it was really leaking. So I Googled it and I kind of panicked for a few weeks because I thought I killed a 150-year-old tree. But it's fine. The leaves are out and it's at the front. And if you follow me on Creating Our Dream Chateau, you have seen the tree. So you know it's okay. But it's a lesson learned. And don't have to get stressed anymore. Okay, bye Pauline, catch you later. Right, okay, next collection. I am going to show you some samples first and then we're going to have a look at it. Look, Journey to Wonderland collection. Normally, it would cost you £53.97 for nearly 4,000 printable elements. I've got loads of cards here. So I'll move my drink out of the way just to show you some of the images that you'll be able to create with this collection. You've got them in different colorways. You have got different characters. You can add elements in it. You can add your different stencils in it and your different dies. Simple smile makes the world a better place. That is so true, isn't it? So this is DD17, nearly 4,000 printable elements. And look, who made this? This was sent to me by a lady called Jenny Lee sent me this. She made me this card. How cool is that? And it's using this collection as well. So it's just to show you, because there she is there, and there she is there, by having it as a digital. And this was made by Barbara. It's showing you that you can create different finishes, everybody. Tracy made this one. So I have got a whole array of cards. It's showing you how you can mix and match. This is Lisa. And there you go. So you can see how you go any size you want. You can do them in different sizes. You can mix and match with it. We're going to have a look at the collection in a second, showing you how you're entirely bonkers, but I'll let you know a secret. All the best people are. That was by Barbara. It is such a lovely collection. Lorraine says, I am new to digital downloads. I'm excited to use them. My dilemma is which printer, as the one I have isn't suitable. There's so many to choose from. That is so true, Lorraine. The best thing to do is basically have a look at your budget and decide. I have a few printers because I like to test the colours. But then also you need to decide what type, if you want an ink that is refillable. There's loads of options out there at the moment. And I'm sure the groups that you're in will share which ones they use. Right, let's have a look at this collection. So we're going to pop it in. This would be normally $53.97. Look what you're getting. You are getting all this in one collection, which is over 4,000 printable elements. And if you click into it, we're going to have a look at it. Cheryl says, love Alice and have all these. They are fantastic. Definitely a great buy. Thank you, Cheryl. So we're going to click on the first one. Okay, so the idea is you click into it, and of course you have the menu on the left hand side. You've got inspiration. There's no way I have time to go through everything, so we're just going to quickly have a look at the main collections. If I click into it, you can see the images and look at the next page. Okay, it's showing you the characters that keep going. It's showing you all of it. And then, you know, all you need to do is click on the blue one on the top. That will bring up your design sheet. I love the rabbit. It is just such a fun vintage feel throughout this collection as well. So if you remember, if you don't want to print it off this size, you can go smaller at all times. Lorraine says, at the minute I'm swaying to the HP. Oh, I have a HP. Sam says, I've already placed and paid for tonight's order. Sam, I haven't even finished going through everything, but thank you very much for the order. If you cancel this and then go to the backing papers. Look, I'm going very quickly. Remember, thousands and thousands of printable elements. Keep going through it. You've got loads and you've got loads and you've got loads. Oh, click on that one behind, yeah, blue one. I love this. This is a really fun paper. I use it for scrapbooking, for card making. It goes throughout all my collections. And click on cancel. And then if we just go back, I want to show you the next paper. No, the other way. Thank you. And click on the vintage one at the bottom right. Look at that. That's a good scrapbooking paper, isn't it? If you click on cancel, and then if you come out of there, okay, and then look, you've got everything on there, but I want to show you the digi-stamps. So if you want to do your colouring on line 8, you've got the original drawings on here, everybody. So if you click on the middle one, there's the Mad Hatter. Really, really gorgeous, honestly. So you can create your own colouring book as well. How cool is that? If you click on cancel, I'm just going to jump over to this second one. There's so much to show you. There's no way I'm going to have time to show you everything, but I just want to show you a bit of each. Click on the second one. You will have the paper crafting, and then you go into the design sheets. So just to show you, now you have Alice with a teapot and the little dormouse on. Then you have the actual caterpillar that I can never remember his name. What's his name? Starts with an A. Alazium. We'll have to Google it. Or somebody else tell me the name of the caterpillar. I can't remember. Then you have Alice. If you click on the blue one, please. Then you have her obviously playing croquet. You know, you've got these new characters coming in there. Loads of extra sentiments. And click on the X. And then go into the next one. Then, of course, you have the rabbit. And then you have the other two characters. And you click on the next one. Then you'll have the Queen. Now, if you go back into the papers, you have different backing papers, everybody, that you can use with the other collection. Keep going through it all very quickly. You have the digi-stamps as well. Keep going through it all very quickly. They are gorgeous papers. You can see how many hundreds and hundreds of elements you have. If you click on the red one of this one, I love this one. Now, did you know, everybody, that you can zoom in and make this bigger? So when you go to print, you have made, okay, you can actually change the settings and change it to say 160. Okay, look, you can make them bigger. You can, just because you've had a go at doing toppers, have an experiment on the papers as well. Anything digital can change. We click on cancel, we're going to jump over to the last collection, which is the dimensional one. Remember, you're going to get 3 different types on here. And then let's go to the projects, and then that way you get an idea. So we're going to the gallery. Now on here, you have got the corner cards. You've got the grotto cards. Keep going very quickly through this. You've got the slider cards, you've got the side scenes, you've got the shape cards. We've also got the rocker cards on here, and you've even got a calendar as well as the box envelopes, and you've got the side scenes on there as well. And as you can see, a whole array of matching with the corner cards. Now, that's showing what's on here. Oh, he is called Absalom. Thank you, Nikki. I had a mind blank. I was almost right. So Edith says, have got Journey to Wonderland 1 and 2 plus Through the Looking Glass. Is this any different? I don't know what Through the Looking Glass is. We'll have to double check. See if you can find the numbers, Edith, and then I can double check. It is different. This is 1, 2, and it's the dimensional 2. Okay. Oh, Carolyn, thank you for the 100 stars. They'll help me towards doing more demonstrations and lives. I do appreciate that. Carolyn said use these drawings as colouring books for the rainbows and brownies. Brilliant. That is a really good idea. Okay, so where are we? I just want to very quickly go to the calendar. Who is not going to love a calendar with Alice and Wonderland? We call our range Journey to Wonderland, but if you scroll through it very quickly, how cool is that, everybody? Keep going through that, and so you can see, okay, what you can create. You can create a whole array of calendars with a Journey to Wonderland theme. And because there's no days of the week, you can do it any year. Now we do remember you can make and sell, whether it's for crafting, for charity or for yourself. So I'm sure somebody is going to love having a gorgeous, lovely little, well, it could be a big calendar as well. Right, okay, so if there's no other questions on this, we're going to do a demonstration. Remember, you are getting through, well, I think it's something like just under 4,000 printable elements. So that is just one section that I've just showed you. We are now going to do a little card. I've got all my elements already cut. Loads of you are discussing printers, which is brilliant. Okay, so if there's anything else, please let me know. So I've already printed off these papers. That's the one I showed you. And I don't think I showed you this one. I want to show you how easy it is to match with your other elements on here. I want to do a square card, but I don't actually have a square card, so I'm going to do using my craft card, everybody. So essentially, here's my top tip. I want to cut one piece to 21 by 21. And then, oh, Vivette says, pleased to see these collections in real life. Wasn't sure, but now high on the wish list. Well, it is a beautiful collection, that's for sure. Then the next one, everybody, it is 24. You trim it off too. Okay, then I need an embossing tool. Use that one. And then use an embossing tool to score. Let's put this right down here. So I'm just using the green embossing tool. I'm using the channel of my paper trimmer. And I'm going to put my glasses on. There we go. And then we can put this together. So this is how quickly to make a card base if you haven't got a square card. Now there isn't, people either stick it on there or you can stick it on the outside, whatever you find easier. Cheryl says, I made the calendar, backed it onto board like a board and put rings through it on top. What a lovely idea. Okay, so let's pop down here Lorette has put, oh, looks love you are discussing about printers. So I'll let you discuss that between you. Okay, while I'm demonstrating this. So as a base, I am going to put this on here. And I literally, can you see, I've got a little bit of an edge. I want this side, I love the rose, so this is going to go on here. So always look at the design of the paper that you're using. I'm just going to put a little mark on there. I never really measure unless I have to, everybody. Life's too short, isn't it, to actually have to measure. I think there's something up with my paper trimmer. There we go. This is going to stick onto here. Now before I stick anything, I kind of lay everything out. So what I've got is I want to just bring this down. So from there I'm going in, out, like that, all the way across. Now I'm literally using my thumbs as a guide and going in, out, shake it all about. And if you do that, what happens, everybody, is you get a very symmetrical tear. It's going to go there. I will be cutting the white bit off in a second. I'm just going to make a little mark where I'd like to trim it off. And I'm just going to trim that off at the bottom. So this is used in the question. Lorraine says, this may be a silly question, Debbie, but with the digital download, how big is the maximum download, please? That is a good question, Deb. Please tell me what I need to answer.
What was the question?
The question is, how big is the maximum download, please? I don't think there is.
The biggest it can go up to is about 1.5 gigabytes.
Okay, so Lorraine, according to Dave, the biggest it can go up to is what?
About 1.5 gigabytes.
1.5 gigabytes. But that is a huge collection. That is a big compendium. However, mostly there are smaller ones around, what would you say, Dev? Between 10 and 20. There you go, there is a difference.
So the Journey to Wonderland that you've just seen is 1.2 gigabytes.
So the Journey to Wonderland is only 1.2 gigabytes because obviously you get only 4,000 printable elements.
The Secret Garden is 365 meg.
And the Secret Garden is 365 meg. There you go. Right, let's start layering, everybody. So I have my topper. That's going to go there. But then what I have is I want to bring in, I do like the doily die. And I'm sure a lot of you have seen me use it quite a bit. Put it on your wish list. I think it's only $6.99. It really is worth it. So what I tend to do is I lay everything out. Now, what have I done with my glue? Bear with me, everybody, while I find my glue. Right, let's do this. So I have got my lace. Did I want it in that colour? No, I prefer it in the white. Just to bring in some white. I have all these extra bits to go on. And I love, love doing. Can you see what I'm doing, everybody? I am just adding, I've even got some lovely foliage. So I always lay everything out and then start to put things where I want them. I never stick anything until you are totally happy. So I think I'm about there. I have some pearls that I want to put in. And I am missing, aha, there we are, special friend. Let's I'm going to go on that. And you see how things are coming together. Lorraine, bless you. She said, thank you, Debbie and dear, you're amazing. Oh, bless you. Michelle says, love this collection. Rebecca says, I'm a big fan of the Canon A3 printer, compatible inks at really good price. With Debbie's product, it's nice to print on the bags on A3. I bet they look great. I did have an A3 printer, but I lost it. I should probably mention what I mean by I lost it. I kind of took it, let me put the front camera on. I used to, years ago everybody, when I worked for QVC, I used to go to the consultant's place and do my prepping and everything like that. And I left it down there and I kind of forgot about it, and that's how I lost my printer, my A3 printer. It is on my list to get another one, but I've just not got round to doing it yet. Okay, so going back to this, really experiment with everything, okay? So as you can see, I am literally just finishing this off, but look how gorgeous that is. And then I have got extra elements. So once you are happy with everything, Debbie, how long will this be at this price? Probably for a few weeks, but it will go back up, okay? It will go back up. Right, everybody. So if you have a look at what I've just been doing, I am going to add some ink to it, but before I do that, and to give it vintage, the craft card is a really good way of doing it. So just very quickly, I made my own embellishment by putting a couple of things together. It really is lovely. Lorraine says, I bet it's in the cupboard there. Probably. I haven't been to the library. The library is full of stuff, everybody. So I'm just going to add elements very quickly. I'm not really bothered about using a lot of, because of the 3D aspect of this, I'm not going to put a lot, I'm going to keep this flat and not put foam pads on. There we go. Now this is just some lace that I had left in my crafty stash. To continue the feel of vintage, use lace, everybody. So I'm just putting some lace on there, but you do need to stick it with either your 3-in-1 or a glue, a strong glue. And I'm just going to put a little bit of glue just there, like so. So it doesn't cover her face. Bit of glue in the middle. I love this type of cards. This is called a collage card because it's made up of loads of bits, everybody. And of course, I have got some foliage. Now, I need to decide where I want to put my foliage. Actually, change my mind. I'm going to have a foam pad when I can find them. What have I done with my foam pads? I don't know. You don't need to apologise, Lorraine. She's put, Debbie, sorry I've hijacked your show. Your followers are so lovely and really helpful. That honestly, you are not. That's why we're here. If anybody has any questions or queries, please just ask and I'll try to help. So I'm going to have that on there. Let's have a look. There we go. Made a lovely little embellishment. And then I am going to actually put some of these. So this is my foliage die. It's quite handy to have it. So because I've got white here, I'm bringing in the white here. I love this one. And all you need to do is pull it apart so you get more choices. So I'm just adding a few. I've been told that you have to put things in threes. So I am putting things in threes, everybody. So this is going like this. And then I have got a pearl that's just going to go there. So as you can see, I'm making this all come together. And then on this side, I love this. Every adventure requires a first step. Dave and I are certainly on an adventure here in France. So I'm going to put that down there. Then I've got my little rabbit. Now I've actually already put some foam pads on him. Need to slide that over a little bit. There we go. Make sure you can read it. And then we'll have another little gem there. Just experiment with everything. Okay. So I'm just going to... So can you see what I'm creating? I'm creating almost like a clutter look. Kim says, I've got your foliage die but forgot to use it. Oh, Kim, get your foliage die out. It's one of my favorite dies. I use it with so much. Hi, Carol. Thank you for joining us. You've put, I always do odd numbers, 1, 3, or 5. Yes, you know what? My grandmother, bless her, she taught me how to, I'm laughing because she taught me how to do flower arranging. And all I remember is to make sure I do it in odd numbers. I'm afraid she would be mortified that I forgot half the stuff she told me. But I'm going to try and learn, as I'd love to grow a flower garden. I just need to learn how to grow flowers, don't I, everybody? So this is coming together beautifully. Oh, I wanted to use this foliage, but I'm not now. But look how easy it is, okay, everybody? All I'm doing now is add in these extra bits. I need to clear mine. There we go. There we go. Right. So all I'm doing, everybody, is just add in these, scatter them. So this is using this gorgeous collection. And then I need, I think I'll put over here. All you need to do is when you download it, is decide what you want. I love the blue. Can you see how it's all coming together? I don't want to add any more foliage on there, or should I? I'm so bad. I have just bought this, looking forward to having a good browse through all the elements. There is so much on here, everybody. No more. Right, I can't, oh, I need to add a heart, I suppose, to finish off. Debbie, write it all down for when you write a book. When I write a book, I don't have time. Right, okay. So, let me put that on there. Right, everybody, this is DD17. Look how fun that was. Obviously, I was going to put some blending, I was going to blend some inks. However, I've just noticed the time and I want to show you just a couple of more things, everybody. You will not be disappointed. It is DD17, nearly 4,000 printable elements for that collection. Helen says, odd numbers seem to suit my personality. Funny that. That's funny. Well, you will not be disappointed, okay, everybody? This is a gorgeous collection, and I have to say, every time I look at it, there's so much you're going to get on here. So this was created using this collection, and of course I've used the doily die and the foliage die, and you can check that out from the website. So we're going to move on, and thank you for all your lovely messages. The next item that we have nearly finished is some magazines. I've put them on because people have been asking me for them, and we have two choices. So we're talking about different ways that digital downloads work. Value for money, this is what we like about digital downloads. So for example, the first issue, if you want issue 31, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get $3.99 for the whole content of the magazine. Okay, the whole content of the magazine, which means you will get, I mean, Father's Day is around the corner. You're going to get nostalgia collection. You're going to get all the step-by-steps. This is great if you're just starting off, all the inspiration. But then you're also going to get, just bear with me, you are going to look. You've got book folding. That is a beautiful project, that one. You've even got, look at this one. You have got Shabby Chic Sports. You get the full collection in with this. $3.99. This collection alone would cost you $17.99 if you bought it on its own. But you're getting everything for $3.99 and even inspiration. So that's one of them. That is $3.99 for DD118. Carol says, I have that magazine. I have used it so much because it's got ideas for the men. Okay, you've got all these inspirations because you're going to get the papers. Colin says, was this Alice character based on anyone true life? I don't understand what you mean, Colleen. We use the story of Lewis's Carol and adapted it. Lorraine, you put DD18, so you need to decide, tell me whether you want 31 or 41 or both. And Sharon, you need to do the same as well. So we have two choices, 31 or 41. So 41, inspirational magazine, okay, yet again, loads of ideas in there and inspiration. But then it's on Oriental Promise, all these gorgeous projects. And then you're going to look at the panda. Who doesn't love a panda? You're going to get all these papers in here for $3.99, everybody. Okay, you need to put, Lorraine, whether you want 30 or you can have both as well. I mean, look at that paper. Wouldn't that make a gorgeous wallpaper? Obviously, I am designing wallpapers at the moment for Chateau Chimay. I'm going to make a Chinoiserie, hopefully I've said that right, room when I have a moment. And I will be designing some wallpaper. Look how gorgeous it is. It keeps on going. I haven't finished. Loads. Oh my goodness. And you've got a panda for book folding. Okay, with it showing you how to do it. There's so much on here, everybody. This is DD18. If you would like it, just allocate it. You get a full collection on the Woodland Wonders, normally $12.99. So you're going to get that in there. So, DD18, you need to decide at $3.99. Of course, you can have 31, Sharon and Lorraine and Stephen. Yes, you can have that, no problem. And then what we've got on here is the next item. It is a deal. People have been asking me if we've got any promotions on downloads. So what I've decided to you, the next item, everybody, DD19. You are getting a voucher for basically £50, but you are only paying $27.99. So I'll put the image up for you. So essentially, everybody, it's a gift voucher. We've had lots of people been asking whether we had anything. So it's a £50 voucher. Okay, so you'll be getting £50, but you'll only be paying $27.99. But this is a Digi gift voucher, which means that you can choose any digital downloads for $27.99, but you get £50 worth. So if anybody wants it, you put DD19 and the gift voucher will be sent out to you via separate email. And that's one of the requests. We've had quite a few of you requesting that. And that is DD19. I can see loads of messages come through about the magazines. Yep, no problem. Just pop it into the comments and it'll be allocated to you. We just come into, we've got a couple of more items. So I've been explaining the difference between the two of the different types. So obviously this is a gift voucher that you can get to choose. The last one, everybody, that we have on tonight, it is our butterflies and flowers. So we have two different kits. So we have, I need to put the picture on, can't remember which one's set one, Div. Ah, that's that one. So this one, everybody, is you're going to get 32 crafting sheets and you'll be able to do cards like this. Okay, there they are. You're going to get all the crafting sheets on there for you to create these beautiful kits. Aren't they gorgeous with the butterflies? You've got the 3D colour options on there. Look at that. Beautiful sentiments. And you can mix and match it with any of your other papers. And when you actually lay them all up, you can do the decoupage, but you give you a very 3D finish. So that is DD20. Normally $9.99, but you are getting, and it's $3.99. Vivette, no, it isn't. You can use it with any offers that we have on promotion as well. It's a gift voucher, okay, Vivette, but the gift voucher is only available for a couple of weeks, so it's a first come, first serve. Yes, you can use this gift voucher on any digital download, Helen. Okay, so we are going to put the next item here. I love this one. This is with the lily pad, DD21, Butterflies and Flowers set 3, and it is gorgeous. Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful, everybody? I think Jane did this sample. So it's showing you, look, you got the red and the purple. They look so different, same technique. But then how about doing them with the acetate? So you haven't got the butterflies on there, but if you put the acetate on and then the butterflies, isn't that a lovely project? Absolutely gorgeous. I actually love the orange. I mean, I'm into blue, but look at that. How cool is that? So it's showing you, if you put that picture on again, okay, you can see how it is, okay. This is DD21. So see that shape? Yes, you can leave it as a card base, so you can see that there. Okay, and you can decoupage. So it's a decoupage, it's all been decoupaged. You can see that I've decoupaged it because you get those on there. Or how about cutting out the shape and doing all the layers? Okay, so that's DD21. And the difference is the flowers, everybody. This one's the lilies, okay, with the butterflies. And they are gorgeous, Lorraine, I really agree with you. Yes, you can have more and you can have that. Okay. And then the other one, we'll put the other one back on. So this one is the one with the lilies, everybody. And then the other one is with the roses. And there is another set too, but that's on the website. I've just put 2 sets on tonight. Okay, so you can see the difference with the different butterflies. This one is with the roses and the butterflies. I love the colour options that you've got on here. And that is DD20. Okay, we're going to just put back on the voucher because I've got a couple of questions asking about the voucher deal. DD19. Okay, so the voucher deal, everybody, is simple. So we put the gift voucher picture on and we are going to finish with this in a second. So it is DD19. Essentially, you can spend whatever you want or have any digital product with this voucher. This is a digi gift voucher. It doesn't matter if something's already in promotion. It doesn't matter if you order a stamp, digitally stamp, a magazine, a template, a full collection. You will get £50 worth of goodies for only $27.99. And that promotion will only last a few weeks, okay? So if you want this offer, it is DD19 and you will get £50 worth of downloads. You choose what you want, and that's the beauty about it. We've had this promotion on before where I've sent you the downloads. This time you get to choose what you want, and it can be anything that is on the website as long as it's a digital download. Hopefully that makes sense. For questions over on YouTube from Vivette and questions on Facebook from Helen. If I've missed any, I'm just looking to see if there's any other messages that I've missed. No, I think that might be it. So if you want this, this is DD19. I'm just going to give this to Dave a second. Can you check that? And then we're going to be finishing, everybody. So, okay, so I'm just going to go recap through a couple of things. We'll put the front camera back on, everybody. Okay, I don't know where tonight's gone. It's gone so quickly. It's flown by. I can see loads of orders through, so thank you very much for that. If I've missed any questions, please put it through. But I'm just going to recap on the order process. We'll put that last item up, which is DD21, which is the one with, I've already forgotten which one it was. The lilies, that was it. That one. So if you want to order anything, remember you can just put the comments into YouTube or Facebook and it'll be allocated to you. Now remember, if this is your first time ordering, please make sure you send me your email address and your postal address so we can actually send you whatever you've ordered. I will try to pick up any questions that I've missed tomorrow morning. Is there a time limit to spend on the £50 voucher? Carol says no, but you can only buy it in the next 2 weeks. At the moment, that's the promotion that we have, and we have a limited amount of vouchers. So it's a first come, first serve with that. Going back to the process, okay, if you've ordered anything, send me your email invoice, and then tomorrow we will send all the email invoices out. And send me your email address and your postal address so I can send you your email invoice. When you click on your email invoice, you'll be able to pay by debit card, credit card and PayPal. Don't forget, you can also give the office a ring. Jessica will be back in after the Easter break tomorrow. And the telephone number is 07553 457 168. Our email is info@debbiemoredesigns.com, and you can private messages at Debbie Moore Designs. Now I am actually going to be back here tomorrow night with a normal show. I don't know what normal is, but essentially it is a craft and catch up show, and that's on tomorrow from 6:30 UK time, and that will have physical stock in kits and other items, as well as some digital downloads. Tonight's show was all about digital downloads. Karen, I like what you said. You put better than television. And Phil's put time flies when you're having fun, and these are always are. Oh, bless you, Phil. Thank you for that. But I will, Jacqueline, wait a minute. Rebecca says, is the voucher emailed out after the purchase? Yes. So as soon as you actually pay for the voucher, okay, the office will send you the gift voucher out, Rebecca, because we need to give you a code. The download voucher, Diane, let me just put that number up a second. If we could put the number up for DD19. There you go, Diane, that's the code, pop it in. And Terry says, would it be possible to order your older physical magazines? Yes, I'm going to send you an email with the ones that we have available so you know. Carol says, thank you, Debbie. Also, do you have to spend it all at once or can you split it? Ideally, Carol, you have to spend it all at once because it's one voucher code, okay? It's like getting if somebody's giving you a gift voucher, you have to spend it all in one go. But you can always put it all in your wish list and then pay for it all in one go. Okay, everybody. I am going to... Oh, we need a drum roll first. Drum roll, please. Okay, so the winner for tonight's like and share is Jane over on YouTube. Jane Sparring, congratulations, you have won the like and share for tonight's show. Can you please make sure you private message me your contact details so we can actually send you out your gift voucher. Just to let you all know, everybody, the upcoming weeks looks like this. So we're going to put up the banner so I quickly explain what's happening. So obviously we have the Craft and Catch Up show on Tuesday. On Thursday, we have our Craft and Share show, and you need to tune in for that. Those of you that are part of the VIP club, we were meant to have our VIP workshop on Friday, but due to Dave not being here, I can't do it because I need the camera working. So we're going to be doing it on Saturday at 6:30, and then we're back here on the 29th for crafting catch up, and on Thursday the 1st of May. So it's been a crazy couple of weeks. Okay everybody, Nikki said she just ordered a voucher, bless you. I am going to sign off because it is 20 to 10 here in... Oh no, Dave just told me it's 20 to 11. It's 20 to 10 in the UK. What am I doing? Right, I'm going. Have a fabulous week. Thank you for joining me tonight. Mwah. Sending loads of kisses and hugs and prayers to all who need them. Thank you for joining me here at Chateau Chimay Studios for some crafting fun with Debbie Moore Designs. Hope to see you tomorrow. Bye bye.